Hello everybody, this is Gamer Gar. Welcome back to our Stardew Valley 100% completion Let's Play. We were now in the second year of the challenge, day number 1. We just made a new character there by the name of Kent, so we're going to have to get his relationship points up to learn all of his secret recipes. But for now, the main priority is going to be managing up our farm. There's lots of debris on the farm we gotta get rid of. We also want to get rid of all of these quality sprinklers and make way for iridium sprinklers and fill this whole farm up with as many crops as possible. Now, if you're new to this series, don't worry, there is a 1-year Stardew Valley video linked in the description that will bring us straight up to the progress that we've made so far. So check that out if you're looking for a bit of a backstory. We're now going to visit the desert here. We're going to talk to Sandy, and we are going to purchase a lot of rhubarb seeds because rhubarb is quite the powerful spring crop. We're now going to make a ton of iridium sprinklers, and we're going to spend the rest of the day just hoeing up the ground, putting down the iridium sprinklers, and then putting down all of the rhubarb. Now, we don't have a whole lot of time to water all this up, so it just means that we have to wait one extra day to get our hands on those lovely rhubarbs. Now, the next day, it's time to read in the profits here. We've got an absolute ton of pigs, 12 of these roaming around the place looking for truffles. Those pigs are going to make us serious money. We also have 5 legendary fish ponds, 1 legendary fish in each pond. We're going to take a look at the help wanted quests, and we're also going to take a look at the special orders quests. Now, we've done all of Demetrius' stuff. We have the farm computer, so we'll pick up tropical fish just to get the fish tank. Now, the fish tank you get from doing that quest is pretty cool, and we can put a load of fish into it. We're now going to visit Pierre's here, and we're going to purchase at least 20 of every single crop that he has. Reason for this, there's a lot of achievements in the game to ship a lot of the crops. I believe monoculture or polyculture is one of the achievements, where you have to ship at least 15 of each crop in the game. We also need lots of crops to make all of the recipes in the game. We're now going to go down to the source, click on the Statue of Uncertainty, and respec our farming profession. We're going to take the agriculturist so crops grow 10% faster. We're also going to talk to Krobus. We're going to pick up a void egg because it won't hurt to have 1 or 2 void chickens on the farm in case we need that for anything in the future. This is what our farm looks like at the end of day number 2 here. We've got lots of rhubarb planted and 20 of each crop, including garlic. You can only get that from Pierre in year number 2. You might get luck as well to get a garlic in year 1, but it takes some fierce luck. There's our farming respec. We now have agriculturist. I made a ton of rustic floor planks today. It's time now to start putting some decent patching on the farm. It just means that debris will less likely spawn. Then we're going to visit Robin. We're going to pay 65,000 gold and give her 100 pieces of hardwood to get the next house upgrade done. We will need to upgrade the house all of the way to get all of the achievements. We can finally get the animal catalogue of Marnie. This means we don't have to rely on Marnie anymore. She can spend as much time with Lewis as she wants. With this book of power, we can go into Marnie's store whenever we want, and we can purchase supplies and animals without Marnie's presence. It's an absolutely insane book of power. We're just missing 1 book now, and that is the raccoon journal. We'll get that soon enough once we complete a few more of those raccoon quests. So we're going to put our bone mills to use. We got lots of bone fragments. We're then going to head on up here now to Marlin, and we're going to sell Marlin all of the trinkets that we just not going to use. All of these trinkets are worth 1,000 gold each, so it does make for a pretty nice money grab there. We're now going to visit the quarry. We have a lot of floors placed here, and we're going to use these floors to their full effect. We're going to put down lots of mahogany seeds. We're going to grow those trees up, cut them back down again to get even more mahogany seeds. Eventually, I want to get some mystic syrups on the farm, and the only way we can do that is to get 5 of each type of seed, including mahogany seeds. So I just want to accumulate a lot more mahogany seeds before I start belting out those trees. It was Kent's birthday today, so give him a rabbit's foot and a star drop tea, and we're also going to take Kent to the cinema. That should get him up to about 7 out of 10 hearts when we're finished with him. That's not bad for just 1 day of getting friendship points. Now, in terms of Kent's favourite snacks here, popcorn is always a win with Kent. That will get him a lot of friendship points. We went to see The Natural Wonders today, and Kent thought it was alright. Reminds him of simpler times. Don't we all wish for simpler times? He did love his popcorn, which was nice, and that was enough to get him up to 7 out of 10 hearts. Just 3 hearts to go to max out Kent. Now, that is enough for Kent to give us 2 recipes, and we will learn those in the next couple of days. So we're doing some more respecing today. We're now going to respec into fishing, because I want treasure chests to become a lot more common so we can farm more star drop teas, because there's a chance now we can get the golden treasure chests and star drop teas can pop out of those. Because it's raining today, we're going to go down to the tide pools and we are going to talk with the mariner. For 5,000 gold we can purchase the mermaid's pendant, and we're going to use this on Penny to get married. That's right, we are going to marry Penny. Now we need to get married to 100% the game, because the last star drop that we need, or the second last star drop that we need, will come from Penny once we have accumulated enough friendship points with her after marriage. We still need to get a sweet gem berry and bring that into the secret woods. We actually haven't done that yet. So if I see the travelling cart, I will grab a sweet gem berry and we'll get that sorted. Penny accepts, of course, because we have the house upgraded, and we're going to have the ceremony in 3 days, which is going to be very nice indeed. Eventually, we're going to get the option of Robin to upgrade this caravan into a house. It will cost 500,000 gold, but it is something we will do. It adds a nice aesthetic to Stardew Valley. We got very lucky today. Gus paid a visit over to Ginger Island, so we managed to get the tropical curry recipe. One more recipe in the bag. I also decided to purchase a beer, a pale ale and a mead. We're going to sell all these just for the item collection that's needed for perfection. While we're over here on Ginger Island, let's take a look at the Ginger Island farm. As you can see, we've got lots of pineapples growing on the farm at the moment, and I'm putting a lot of these pineapples into seed makers, and I'm currently expanding upon our pineapples. Reason being, eventually Caroline will give us a quest to ship either 100 pineapples or 100 taro roots, so I just want to have that set up. We're now going to talk to Birdie, and we are going to start a big item trading quest here, which will reward us with a fairy dust and 5 golden walnuts. We're also going to take on a key quest. We have a choice between the prismatic grange and 4 precious stones. Now the 4 precious stones are worth more, 40 key gems, so that's going to be a nice trip down into Skull Cavern this week. For the rest of the evening, we're just converting more pineapples into pineapple seeds, and we're going to expand upon the Ginger Island farm. We haven't really given it a whole lot of love yet, but over the next few days, we are going to absolutely transform this farm into a huge money-making factory. So we're now just doing Willie's quest, tropical fish. We need to get 5 blue discus, 5 lionfish and 5 stingrays. This is our respec for the fishing, so we're going to take pirate. Chance for treasure chests have now been doubled. Now we do have mastery in all skills. We are using the advanced iridium rod. Eventually I can put 2 treasure hunters on that rod. I can put some magnets on it. That will dramatically increase the chance of getting a gold treasure chest. We just got a gold one there. Inside we got a golden animal cracker and a pearl. They're just absolutely amazing for prizes. Let's take a look at our greenhouse. It is almost filled up to the top with ancient fruit. This should be the last batch of ancient fruit we have to put into seed makers to fill up that greenhouse to the top, which is absolutely great. We finally got our cranberry jelly. The reason for this is because the raccoon wanted one, and now we can finally complete this cursed raccoon quest. And this should give us the final book of power that we need. That is the raccoon's journal. Now, the raccoon's journal is pretty good. It increases the odds of getting items when you whack away those weeds. We also get an achievement there too called Well Read. So that is all of the books of power that we now have added to our wallet, which is very nice indeed. There's just one more item left we can get there, which is the Spring Onion Mastery. And the only way we can get that is to get Vincent and Jazz's relationship points up to a certain point where we get a cutscene with them. We're now going to plant the rest of our ancient fruit seeds in our greenhouse here. We're also going to put down some deluxe speed grow as well. And eventually, every 7 days, we get to come in here and farm an absolute ton of ancient fruits. So we can put those into kegs, get ancient fruit wine, we can make lots of money. So we're going to give Ken here this memento. Ken will give us the gourmet tomato salt. We can give that to Gus straight away. It was very handy they were all here actually in the saloon. Now Gus is going to give us the Stardew Valley rose. That can be given to Sandy, but Sandy is out in the desert, so we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to give that to Sandy. The next day we're going to do just that, but first this is what our house looks like after the Robin upgrade. Now we can upgrade this again, adding a cellar to the house where we can age our wines, which is going to come in fierce handy. We also completed the tropical fish quest for Willie, and we're going to give Sandy the Stardew Valley rose. Sandy is going to give us an advanced TV remote. We're also going to give Sandy some daffodils here as well because she loves those. We need to start getting some relationship points up now with all of the NPCs to learn all of their recipes. Before we leave the desert, we're going to cut down every single tree that's here. We are going to need thousands of wood because we didn't give kegs a whole lot of love in year 1. But I can tell you right now, we are going to make thousands of kegs in here too, because we need to think about the gold clock, we have to think about the obelisks, we have to think about all of those items where we need lots of money for. So we give George the remote, and George is going to give us an Arctic shard. We're then going to visit the wizard, give him the Arctic shard, he's going to give us the wriggling worm. We're then going to give that to Willy, and finally Willy is going to give us the pirate's locket, and we can then bring that back to Birdie over in Ginger Island, and Birdie is going to give us some very nice items indeed. The first thing she's going to give us is a very powerful recipe known as fairy dust, and she's also going to give us 5 golden walnuts. So we almost have all of the golden walnuts found now on Ginger Island. That's also needed for perfection as well. We're just going to grab all of our aged legend rose here. We don't have artisan right now. They won't sell for as much as they used to, but you know what? They still sell for pretty nice money. We also have enough resources to finally make a statue of blessings, and this statue can give some very powerful buffs. Today it gave us the blessing of friendship, but there's about 5 or 6 different blessings it can give. We finally get married today, so me and Penny are now one whole package. Now we have to get Penny up to 11 or 12 hearts, so she will give us a star drop. Life is going to be different from now on, but the future looks bright. So the first thing we're going to do today now, which is the last day of this Let's Play episode, is a Skull Cavern run. We got very lucky with the Statue of Blessings, we get +1 luck, and from the Statue of the Dwarf King we get +1 ore per node. We have some magic rock candies. We're also going to visit the desert trader. We're going to trade in all of our accumulated jades for staircases, and we are basically going to take the magic rock candy now and increase our luck and staircase right down the Skull Caverns until our staircases run out, and we hit a lot of treasure rooms, I can tell you. We're going to get some lots of nice goodies today. Get a purple slime egg that can sell for nice gold. We also picked up our first of many prismatic shards today, including a golden animal cracker. Now once all of our staircases have been depleted, we do have a lot of bombs, so we are going to just get down as deep as we can, get as much iridium ore and prismatic shards as we can. We need a total of 4 prismatic shards for the 4 precious stone quest, and that is easily beatable today. We just get some insane luck today, to be honest with you. We come out of here with at least over 500 iridium ore and an absolute mountain of goodies. I'm just going to show you the cutscenes here of every time I get prismatic shards or when I get lots of iridium ores. As you can see, because we're down pretty deep, we're now on floor 170, just tons of iridium ores all over the place. That was my second golden animal cracker today, and I'm going to give these to the rabbits, so just to increase how much loot they can give us, and that includes rabbit's feet. The more high quality rabbit's feet we can get now, the better. Combine that with star drop teas, and we can max out relationships with the whole valley within a couple of days. So that's the strategy we're going for here. Now, I have found that when it comes to getting golden animal crackers, the best way to do it, believe it or not, is to just spam Skull Cavern floors. There's a good chance of getting them in treasure chests. I have done a lot of fishing, and they're quite rare when it comes to the golden fishing treasure chests, and I don't get a whole lot as well when I get Clint to break open the gold mystery boxes. I do find the Skull Cavern is the best place. We also picked up a crystallarium too. You can never have too many crystallariums. So that is the first week finished. Let's take a look at the loot. We've got 12 prismatic shards today, crystallarium, over 500 iridium ores. We got animal crackers, diamonds, emeralds, rubies. It was an absolutely magnificent run. We even got lots of rain totems as well, and we got some other bits and pieces. So thanks everyone for taking the time to watch this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more gamer card content, especially Stardew Valley. I hope you all have a great week. Bye for now.